I'm going to play the quiet game. I'm not going to say anything until somebody says something first. We're going to try to see who can be quiet the longest. So we're just going to be really quiet. And we're playing the quiet game. And whoever speaks first loses. Festus, what is up? My brother from, I believe, Georgia, maybe, right? You're Georgia. I'm a Braves fan. I need your address, by the way, dude. Maybe you're not from Georgia. Maybe you're from Alabama. Maybe you're from Missouri. Maybe you're from Louisiana. Maybe you're from Mississippi. I need your address, though. Send me your address, because I have a whole bunch of Braves cards. I think you said you wanted the Braves. I got a Brave stack. I got ton going on in my house. So I need you to send me your address. My email is on my channel, my YouTube channel. And then give me your address so I can send you those Braves. If you still want them, that is. If you don't want them, obviously, that's fine. I'll give them to another Braves fan. I'm sure I can find at least one more. But make sure you do that. You sent it to the email posted? Okay, I guess I'm going to go back and look. I don't remember getting it. If you could please send it again, maybe. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't remember getting it. And if I did get it, maybe I accidentally deleted it because I get like a bajillion Yahoo notification or YouTube notifications that says, everybody got a new video popping up or someone liked or commented on my video. And so all of a sudden I have like 50,000 YouTube messages. And I might have accidentally deleted yours thinking it was like a YouTube thing. So I apologize. Yeah, I apologize, man. Yeah, I have them sitting here. Well, not here in Pittsburgh, but I have them sitting in my home in Indiana. Sweet home, Indiana. That's the way the song should have been. Been adding more and more to it. I got some Hall of Famers in there for you and some other stuff. Hey, what's going on, Mike? So I'll get those out to you, Kyle. I'm sorry, Festus. As soon as you give me that, as soon as I get the email again, I apologize. Everything's going good, Mike. How about yourself? I'm still here at Pittsburgh with Bob and his family. This is my last night, so we all cried a lot, and it's been tough. A lot of real emotions. It's been tough. I had to go by to the Walmart and pick up a whole thing of Kleenex just to get through the rest of the evening. I'm gonna try to power through it. I'm drinking the tears of Pittsburghians everywhere right now. Okay, yeah, post it in the comment. If you don't care about posting your address in the comments, that's fine. I know you and I sent each other some email or some texting this past week, and I think you told me some people you're collecting that you want, and I'll do the same. I'll get some stuff out to you hopefully next week or two. You know that, Jason, for sure. And thanks, Fastest, for the Reds, dude. I'm always down for some Cincinnati Reds. I don't know who they are. So, it's, luckily I'm one of few Reds fans on YouTube that I'm aware of. So that's cool that people who probably want to dump Reds cards, they know where to dump them at. And I will be more than happy to put them in my collection or pass them on to someone else who might want them. And, yeah, you got me, Jason. I'm a pretty emotional guy, for sure. That's what I've heard that women look for in guys that show emotion. So I'm that guy, man. I'm all about emotion. I'll cry in love stories, all the time. And so it's so very dramatic that way. Oh, yeah, man. If you want to send me some Pete Rose and Johnny Bench, if you want to send me their rookie cuts and their rookie cards, that's fine. No pressure or anything. But, yeah, if you're looking for, rehome some of the rookie cards, I'll take them for you. For sure. But, I know I think you did tell me some of the Dodgers you're looking for, Mike. So I'll be sure. And if not, I'll when I get home this week or tomorrow, and I go back to work on Tuesday. But when I have some downtime, I'll put it together for sure. Yeah, I cried at Little House on the Prairie every time that opening scene where old Laura Ingalls is running down that little hill with her Sarah Plain tall dress on, with her little pigtails bouncing around. I get a little weepy every time at the end the wall says, and they're like, "Good night, Ma. Good night, Pa. Good night, John Boy. Good night, whatever, Henrietta." I'd be like, "Oh, it's the TV show's over for the night." So yeah, it was a very emotional time for me. Sometimes my son will be like, "Dad, are you crying?" And I'm like, "No. Do you want to get spanked?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Quit asking if I'm crying, because I'm not crying. Something's in my eye. You know, I pinched myself." "All right, Mike, see you later. I already miss you, buddy." One of old Mrs. Olsen. Yeah, that's hilarious. Bob will probably make an appearance here shortly. He's doing the most important thing, which is daddy duties, I believe. Yeah, I'm cutting ninjas every time, dude. So, yeah, I gotta start sitting around my couch with onions around just so I can get my son to stop asking me why am I crying. "Why are you crying?" I'm like, "I got this onion right here. Quit breaking my marbles." Trying to think of like a HR approved word. I could be here showing you all Bob's box of cards instead of him doing it. Daddy duty for the win. Yep. The most important job is being a good husband and father. That's for sure. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Hey, I want to tell you, Jonathan, face to face. I noticed you've been calling me off and on, but I've just been so busy, dude. I haven't been able to call you back. I'll give you a call tomorrow. I'm driving back home to Sweet Home, Indiana. So if you're going to be free tomorrow morning or early afternoon, someone will probably grab breakfast with Bob. I don't think his wife will be available. I think she has to go to work in the morning, but I'll probably grab breakfast first thing in the morning with him, and I'm heading out. I'm going to try to get home around somewhere between 12 and 1 if possible. Hey, what's up, Jim? But if you're free tomorrow, we can hang out. Well, hey, Kyle, Festus, you got 5 kids and 12 grandkids. You know all about what it means to be, all hands on deck. What's the word I'm looking for, the phrase? I sometimes forget how appreciative it is to realize that when you have multiple kids, how much more involved you have to be to kind of like, referee, because, I grew up with a brother and a sister, but obviously, it's been 30 plus years since I had to worry about that. And then Luca's an only child. And I really appreciate parents who have multiple kids, because it's whatever it is times 2. So it's really, you kind of forget that until when you're in a situation where you see how much teamwork it takes to really try to keep your sanity, keep your kid's sanity, keep your spouse's sanity. So it's pretty impressive. More impressive than I could do, because, I'm just like, "Luca, go do whatever." And he's like, "Okay, Dad." But, you do that in, in another, like anybody at somebody else's house, you say, "Hey, go do something. And then you have your kid sister, your kid brother come and mess with you, and you're like, "That's a fight." That's just the way. I mean, that's what I used to do with my brother and sister. My dad would say, "Jason, leave him alone." I'm like, "Okay." As soon as he turned his back, I'd be like, "Poke, poke, 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 poke." Or they do the same thing to me, and then now we're fighting. So I definitely get it. Wow, yeah, you had twin girls. Festus, geez Louise, yeah. That's a special place in heaven for you when you have twins like that, I bet. But they're 26 now, so hopefully they've kind of, settle their differences, right? They can work through some stuff. So, yeah, it's always interesting. Like, sometimes you want to just choke each other out when you're growing up with your brother and sister, but then when you get older, they're your best friend. At least that's how it is for me and my brother and sister. Now we're really close, but when we're growing up, not so much. Trip's been good, man. I appreciate it, Jonathan. It's been good, man. Today was kind of a little bit more of a relaxed day, which definitely deserved because I've been here since Thursday afternoon. Here it is Sunday night, and essentially today was the one day we kind of just eased into the day. We didn't do a whole lot, which was totally cool. Kind of just made it a life easier for everybody. Tomorrow's, a normal day for the Lewis family. They have to go to, his wife goes to work and his kids go to school. So, we don't need to be staying up all hours of the night, partying hardy, and then like be on the move all day today. So we just kind of been mostly hanging around the house. We did do some, we went to a flea market this morning, which was pretty cool. And I gotta tell you, there's this guy at this flea market. They had a couple different like card guys at this flea market actually, and there wasn't even that many people at their booths because I guess it being St. Patrick's Day and a cold day and maybe it's Sunday, I don't know. There wasn't as many booths open, but there was like 3 or 4 card guys there. Shockingly, there was this guy and he had like a ton of cards and all over his like booth area, and his prices were like kind of crazy. Like the one card would be $1, but if you see him in another box, they're marked 3 for 50 cents or 3 for $1, then the same card would be 50 cents card. And I'd be like, and then he would say they're all half off, but he's like, not these, and there's over here are half off, and the ones that are on the board are $2 a piece. And I'm assuming he knows his pricing system or whatever. But for me, it was like kind of confusing. And then they only took cash. And at the time, I thought there was no ATM machine. And so I wasn't going to even do it. All right, man. See you later, Festus. Take care, man. Don't forget to email me or message me here. But so, hey, what's up, Mez? But so I didn't want I had like a stat going. But then he said he only took cash. He wouldn't take a check, which I understand is out of state check. But he didn't take a card. I didn't realize he had an ATM machine around the corner. But the wrapping will commence here shortly. But I have to let my new ball cap kind of marinate a little bit longer. But straight out of Brooklyn. So after it was all said and done, I kind of was like, you know what? I'll pass on this, and I just look around. But it's interesting because it was one of the first times I've ever been in a city that's sports heavy town. Because Pittsburgh has the Steelers, the Penguins, and the Pirates, and it was like so much Pittsburgh sports, which you'd expect. But being in Indiana, we don't have the same love. I don't think is there for like the Pacers and the Colts, because that's our 2 teams in Indiana or Indianapolis area. You don't like, you can go tons of flea markets and card shows and not even see that many boxes and boxes and boxes of players from those from the Indiana teams. But here, in that little time I was around, they just had just boxes everywhere of their hometown team, which is really cool. To answer your question, Jonathan, either Bob might be walking around or his wife could be walking around the house. I'm not looking behind me. I'm looking at the camera because that's what you all pay me the big bucks for, to see this beautiful face. Or maybe you're paying to see the big bucks, see this beautiful face. I mean, that's everybody. That's a really beautiful face right there. That's everybody's favorite beautiful face. I mean, indeed. That's a good-looking man right there. Good-looking man. So I'm just going to pop off for a few minutes. Bob might be able... Exactly. Bob might pop off for a few minutes, but we're going to talk... We want to watch a movie tonight. So I think we're going to do that here shortly. So we're going to probably do that in a few minutes. So I just want to kind of hop on because we had multiple technical difficulties this afternoon. And I thought, hey, I'll do one more quick video before I head out for tomorrow. I hope everybody's weekend was super. Yeah, me and Bob, we have a little snuggle time tonight. And when I say snuggle time, we're gonna watch a movie. I brought a ton of movies, so we watched a couple already. We're probably gonna try to watch one more tonight, and then we'll probably call it night. Are we ready? About ready to watch a movie, or what do you think?
It's happening. Yeah.
It's happening. It's happening, guys. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be live and in color, live from Pittsburgh, PA.
Dawn of the Dead or Sushi Girl?
It's your all special night, man. It's your all special night. They're coming home with me, so I can watch it whenever I want. I feel like this is like Halloween, and Michael Myers just kind of nonchalantly passes through, and everything just keeps going like normal. Nothing you do. Jonathan said, "Hey, Bob." Hey, Jonathan. Like, he has a girlfriend. She's from Canada. Hey, Bob. She's real. She's from Canada. I'm going out with her this weekend. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bobby. How you doing? I want to tell you all, Bob's dad gave me a bottle, an empty bottle, because it's around kids, so he kept it classy. A red wine that's called Zombie Zen. And then it still had a little bit of wine left in it. So he told me that it needs to show up in a video, so I will be showing off the zombie. The zombie is actually pretty gruesome looking on this bottle. I was surprised anybody actually would want to buy it. It looks pretty disturbing. But I'm going to be showing that in a video, along with all the things I picked up here. Bob hooked me up with some stuff. I gave Bob a whole bunch of cards as well. So I'm sure he'll end up doing a video at some point. A video entitled "Things," Part 2 video of cards that are barely worth your time from Zombie Collector, which is pretty much true. As most of you all know who get a care package from me, it's barely worth any of your time. I'm just trying to get rid of the cards I don't want. I'll throw hopefully a couple doozies in there for you. A few doozies, but nothing spooktacular. I mean, you could get a Hugh Walker if you play your cards right. I mean, this is legit right there. Look at them glasses. Here's another handsome man right there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and bounce, guys. There's going to be movie time here shortly. I don't want to be the reason that the movie doesn't happen in a timely manner, because I'm not much of a fighter. I had a phone with Bronx and Hinjum. I'm assuming you mean a three-way conversation. That's cool. 3 Cubans on a phone call together. The last time that 3 Cubans were on the same phone call together, it was Fidel Castro talking to 2 of his brothers. So this is the first time that's happened since then. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You and your old El Capitan. History, man. Well, that's cool. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. We will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, and I'll probably go live tomorrow when I get home and kind of just like recap the weekend and whatnot. But until next time, TTFN.